Oh, all right. I guess it's time. For the next 3 days, I'm gonna be living in a 7x9-foot trailer, parked in the middle of nowhere, all alone.
They don't want you
for one reason.
to be part of the show. They don't want you to take over the show.
Before I tell you the reason though, let's do a house tour. Okay, so this is my house. What's up, MTV Cribs? I got my bed right over here. You know, beautiful, luscious king mattress. Far right corner, that's what we call the bathroom. And the left here, bada bang, bada boom, the kitchen, baby. And that's it. The reason why I'm doing this is because for the longest time, this is gonna sound weird. For the longest time, I've always wanted to know what it feels like to hallucinate. I know it sounds weird, but like you always see these people, you know, popping pills, doing mushrooms, blah, 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 and they hallucinate. But like, their stories seem so crazy.
Want to know about the show? You don't know about the show because the show knows about it.
Obviously, it'd be easy. Hey Peter, why don't you just take some acid or some mushrooms? You'll hallucinate in a second. But dude, if I took those fucking drugs, I'm telling you, I'd be in a ditch somewhere and no one would ever find me. This challenge has 3 rules, very simple 3 rules. Rule number 1, no screens. That means no phone, no tablets, no laptop, literally nothing. Rule number 2 is I have to document whatever I experience in this notebook. 326 pages, and whatever happens, I have to write it down. Rule number 3, absolutely no going outside. I can't leave this trailer for 3 days.
There's like nothing to do. This is like, there's nothing to do. This is just really, really fucking boring. There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing to do. You see that? 15, 16, I'm a monster.
I read somewhere online that when people go into this solitary confinement kind of deal, their mind has no sensory activation. There's nothing activating their senses. So what does the mind do? It starts creating its own. It starts making up things that aren't real.
I'm not trying to freak you out or anything. I'm just trying to show you the answer.
So for the next 3 days, I'm gonna be in here, sometimes in the dark, sometimes whatever, and we're gonna see. Am I gonna hallucinate?
So, as you guys can see, there's only one window. My single hope with connection to reality. This has to go. Okay, I have a light on. Let me turn this light off. Let's see what it looks like. Hold on. Yo. This is pitch dark. I have no sense of time in here. I don't have any clocks, nothing. There's no phones, no electronics, and I don't know what time it is. I got here around 6, but I don't know what time it is now, obviously. I made a deal with my brother to come pick me up after 3 days at 3 p.m. So when he gets here, that basically means it's over. But I have no sense of time. If this trailer was an inch smaller and an inch shorter, we would be in a solitary confinement cell. The longest a person has ever spent in solitary confinement was 43 years. That's insane. 23 hours was in the cell and only 1 hour was outside. My name is Pete and I'm a ghost hunter. See, I'm already imagining. I'm already going nuts.
Solitary is designed to break you, to make you crumble, to crack your psyche, to make you go nuts. I think I'll be okay though.
6, we'll experience it now. Am I right?
The first couple hours went by really, really slowly.
I did some workouts to kind of get my mind strong, to get myself more present, and didn't really focus on how long I was in there, but that didn't last too long.
I think I've been here for maybe 20 hours. I don't know. I think I should just let go and try to stop keeping track. The type of shit that goes through your head, it's like you have nothing to stimulate your brain, so your thoughts go crazy. Imagine like your inner voice and the thoughts in your head now. Imagine that times like 1,000,000. Like even when I sit down and just try to not think, it's impossible. It's not only like the no phone part or no tablet, nothing. Like it's not even that. It's the fact that I'm in here by myself, looking at the same thing over and over, hour after hour, day after day. It's like I can feel the psychoticness, the psychosis. I literally feel myself going crazy. I know it sounds weird, but I feel myself going crazy. And the more I talk to myself, the more I talk to this camera here, the more it solidifies that. What if I never get out of here? What if by some odd, crazy chance, my brother isn't able to come open this door? He's not able to pick me up. What if I stay in here forever?
So while I write here, I'm just going to read to you what I was writing because I think it's pretty interesting. What do I write? My brain is thinking too much. I can't choose one thing. When I imagine the world, it depresses me. People dying. What am I trying to be introspective? Fuck that. What do I write now? What am I thinking about? Is it the weather? Is it the people? All I do is sit here and think, but I can't put it on paper. What's wrong with me? Am I living my life to my true potential? Am I supposed to be doing this? What if my purpose is something else? What if I'm supposed to be doing something else? I don't know. Why am I writing all this introspective shit? Why can't I write about anything else? Women, cars.
Bro,
How much longer am I going to be stuck in here?
I've been lying here for probably like a couple hours, and it got me thinking. Like, I started thinking about all the shit and all the stuff I've ever done in my life, and if I were to be on my deathbed right now, like if I were to be 2 minutes left to live, would I be happy with the way I live my life? Would I be proud of the way I live my life so far? I mean, the more I think about it, the more it kind of trips me out. I don't know. Like, can you honestly answer that question? Like, if you're watching right now and you're thinking and you ask yourself that question, could you answer it honestly?
Okay, so this next part, honestly, I don't even remember it. It was like, I think I kind of tweaked or something happened, but I don't really remember doing this. And as I'm editing right now, I'm very, very surprised that I did this. So I'm just gonna play this next part. You see, the mind needs to be entertained. So why not entertain it, I say. You guys don't understand. I've experienced a mental shift unlike no other now. I could stay here for the rest of my life if I really wanted to. I've become one with the box. The mental shift has shown me that I can stay here and I could be here and it's not a big deal. Fuck the outside world, bro. I don't need that shit. You think I care? You think I care about... You have work, you have responsibilities. Dude, I'll live here forever. As long as I have food and water, I'm good. Here I am. Middle of the night. Full and filled with energy. Why is the red lights? Why are the lights red? I'll tell you why. Because red is freedom, brothers and sisters. Just like we experienced freedom in 1776, we'll experience it now. Am I right? I figured something out. With this new free time of mine, I can use this as a opportunity to not only share my knowledge, but to share my thoughts. We are going to create ourselves an unsolvable puzzle. We're going to create an unsolvable puzzle, and I'm going to solve it. Not only is this going to kill the time, but it's going to serve as a mental test in order for me to test my mental capabilities. Jeremy, what's your name again? Johnny, come fucking help me, dude. Useless prick. So we made our first trick right here. As you can see here, the start is right up there. And then we go down on this one solve. Oh, we're gonna solve it. Nope, it's just another false start that leads you to the original start. The finish is somewhere near the bottom. I won't expose that yet, but we're gonna create this into the unsolvable maze. The maze that cannot be solved. And then we're gonna solve it. There's the start. And then it goes into a complex theory of insubordinations and craziness. And then it goes to the finish right there. But is that really the finish? Or is it this one? You don't know until you try. The unsolvable. This is actually an unsolvable maze. If anyone can solve it, they're gonna win the grand prize of nothing. I don't even think I could solve it.
Welcome one, welcome all to the show. The show where we show you how the show has become. You want to know about the show? You don't know about the show because the show knows about you. The show knows everything about you. The thing is, when you try to figure out more about the show, it doesn't work out because the show is private. The show is not for you to figure out, everybody. The show is not for you to figure out, ladies and gentlemen. So, the show goes on. And if the show goes on, you know what that makes us, right? If the show goes on, you know what that makes us, right? Fucking actors. The show goes on, it makes us fucking actors. So you know what? Play your part, man. Play your part. Because if you don't play your part, guess what happens? They shut you down. They take your little pride, they take your little creativity, and they fucking yank it out, man. They yank it out. They yank that shit out. Because, I'll tell you why. They don't want you to be part of the show. They don't want you to take over the show. They want you to be part of the show. Not the lead of the... There's something walking out there. They don't want you to be the lead of the show. They want you to be part of the show. You see this? I'm all pure natural, baby. That's all I am. That's all I ever was. And why? Because the show can't control me, man. The show doesn't tell me what to do. I don't want to be part of the show. I don't want to be part of that show, and I don't want to be associated with that show because that show, it takes over your fucking life, dude. Show takes over your life. Don't be part of the show. I'm telling you. Don't be part of the show. Look, dude. Look at me. I'm sitting in a pitch dark fucking room. Pitch black. I have lights. I could turn the lights on. And you know, it's so dark in here that my mind is starting to conjure up little figurines on the walls here. like little stick figures. Sometimes things look like they're moving, but they're actually not. I think my brother's gonna pick me up tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah. I'll be out of here tomorrow.
Every mechanical something, every structure has its weakness, and this trailer's weakness is this little red lever right here. I realized this is what's keeping me locked in here, and if I were to move this over to the left here, this door would open. This is the thing that's the key to my freedom. I could run over to my car, I could go get my keys, I could drive home, and all this would be over, you know? The fact that I'm in here by myself, looking at the same thing over and over, hour after hour, day after day. I can stay here, and I can be here, and it's not a big deal. Fuck the outside world, bro. I don't need that shit. You have work, you have responsibilities. Dude, I'll live here forever. What if I stay in here forever?